Buon pomeriggio, bentrovati. Siamo all'ultima giornata del Festival Visioni Urbane e in questa sessione in live streaming sui nostri canali Facebook e anche sul nostro canale YouTube avremo la nostra cerimonia finale di assegnazione dei premi. Questa sessione sarà in inglese perché partecipano alla discussione per l'assegnazione dei premi anche i membri della giuria di selezione che provengono appunto da diverse parti del mondo. Siamo stati capaci in quest'anno di mettere insieme una giuria veramente internazionale per valutare con maggiore attenzione i film che abbiamo ricevuto, di cui abbiamo molto apprezzato la qualità, segno che le visioni urbane sono un progetto che attrae anche le produzioni di qualità. Rispetto all'anno scorso vi ricordo che la prima edizione del festival in realtà non si è svolta un anno fa, ma si è svolta meno di 7 mesi fa, ad aprile, perché abbiamo dovuto rimandarla a seguito della pandemia. Quindi nell'arco di meno di 7 mesi siamo riusciti ad indire un nuovo concorso nelle 3 categorie e anche a avere molte proposte di film veramente interessanti da tutto il mondo. Quindi il festival ha veramente questo respiro internazionale e ci fa piacere anche che i giurati con cui abbiamo avuto una sessione molto interessante questa mattina abbiano veramente apprezzato il lavoro dei registi e degli attori. Purtroppo è anche un po' spiacevole, no? Dover escludere dai premi certi film sui quali effettivamente c'era una certa indecisione, ma avremo l'occasione, come ho già detto in un'altra sessione, quella di apertura, di continuare il progetto delle visioni urbane nell'arco del prossimo anno, perché questa volta avremo un anno davanti, prima della terza e ultima edizione del festival, e quindi faremo in modo di valorizzare tutte quelle produzioni che non sono state premiate ma che hanno comunque raccolto molto interesse e valutazioni molto positive dai membri della nostra giuria di selezione. Quindi organizzeremo una serie di attività dopo festival nell'arco del prossimo anno, quindi da novembre a novembre del 2022 qui a Bologna presso la nostra sede operativa, la sede creativa e artistica di City Space Architecture, che è il Museo Spazio Pubblico, e anche la prossima estate a Bari in collaborazione con Small, che è il nostro associate partner, con cui organizzeremo appunto un evento di disseminazione per portare nel Sud Italia, quindi in un altro contesto, con un altro pubblico, anche per allargare le nostre attività nella dimensione italiana, porteremo appunto una selezione dei film, non solo i vincitori, ma anche appunto quelli che purtroppo non siamo riusciti a premiare, come avevamo fatto già a settembre di quest'anno, in cui abbiamo portato una selezione dei film della prima edizione del festival, quindi che si è svolta ad aprile a Roma in un evento realizzato in collaborazione con l'Ecomuseo Casilino al Parco San Gallo nell'ambito del Caravan Fest. Quindi insomma abbiamo un programma molto ricco nel prossimo anno e avremo l'occasione di appunto sviluppare meglio questo progetto delle visioni urbane, che purtroppo in questo 2021 è stato compresso in 2 edizioni nell'arco di circa 7 mesi. Allora, non voglio togliere però spazio alla cerimonia di premiazione e quindi adesso inizierò la cerimonia in inglese, invitando anche i nostri membri della giuria di selezione. Good afternoon, good morning, and good evening. Welcome to the award ceremony of the film festival Urban Visions Beyond the Ideal City, promoted by City Space Architecture, a non-profit organization based in Italy, and part of A-Place, linking places through networked artistic practices, a European project co-funded by the Creative Europe program of the European Union. As you probably know, Urban Visions, as part of A-Place, is connected with other two festivals, one taking place in Barcelona, the Loop Festival, which is a platform dedicated to the study and promotion of the moving image, and the Pame Kaimakli Festival in Nicosia, promoted by Urban Gorillas, which is an ad hoc informal event in a specific neighborhood with art performances and artistic practices intended to create cross-disciplinary places where local meets global. We have a short presentation, 1 minute presentation from our partner in Barcelona, from Loop Festival, Victoria Sacco. Loop is a project promoted by Screen Project, and it is an art fair, very big, that is made of a lot of openings, events, art exhibitions, artist talks, and really very interesting mixture of art contents, art performances, and also film productions. So I'm now adding this 1 minute video to the stream. Unfortunately, we have a technical issue, so the video is upside down, but I hope it's fine.
Hi, this is Victoria Sacco, and I'm the Loop City Screen Festival and the A-Place coordinator at Loop. As a member of A-Place, we are happy to present this year 3 new video productions. The first one is a commissioned video called La Carpa and directed by David Destué and Rusé Cureya. The project investigates the process of construction, use, and disappearance of a removable theater designed by Spanish architect Emilio Pérez Piñeiro and installed at the end of the 60s in Hospitalet de Llobregat. The other 2 videos are the winners ex aequo of the 2021 video production Open Call, I Can Only Dance to One Song by Arash Fayez, explore the role of music in forming a sense of belonging to a location, and Beans Rinse Twice by Bella Risa and Inés Neto follows the tales, history, and recipes tied up in a bean. La Carpa is on view at Pabellón Miss Van der Rohe in Barcelona, and I Can Only Dance and Beans Rinse Twice will be premiere next week at Espai 2 and Museo de Historia de Catalunya. I hope to meet you all sometime soon and wish you have a nice festival.
Thank you, Victoria, for this. We really appreciate that you found some time to connect the Loop Festival with Urban Vision Festival, since this is our major goal in the A-Place project, to develop some cooperation among different partners, also in terms of film production and exchange of also artists, filmmakers, producers, screenplayers, since we are very much into video and film production. So this is also an invitation to filmmakers that are taking part of our competitions at the Film Festival Urban Visions to take a look at the Loop Festival, since Loop in the A-Place project is funding film productions. So they are providing some financial support for the production of films. Okay, so now we move to our categories. Since I would like to start the discussion with the jury, as you know, we have three main categories. The first one is urban visions. Second one is related to the A-Place project. It's on migrants, refugees, and displaced communities. And the third one, also related to the A-Place project, is on resilient communities. So we have today, as part of the jury for Urban Visions, sorry, let me check. Nadia?
Yes.
Nadia, sorry, I was checking people in the backstage and I could not find you. Okay.
Yes, I am here. Thank you very much, Luisa.
Okay, so Nadia, we would like to have from you some feedbacks and comments regarding these category, because this morning we had a nice discussion also with other members of the jury that unfortunately cannot be with us now. But I think that unanimously we said that the quality of films is very high and that it was very difficult to make a selection.
Yes, Luisa, you are right. Thank you very much. For those that are watching our streaming, so my name is Nadia. I'm from Colombia. I'm a sociologist and urban planner. So this was like when we were discussing what film is the best and who is gonna win the award. So we think that definitely the high quality of this category was like yes, it was like super important. So we think that there are a lot of excellent and original mixture of urban analysis in these different topics, which is like excellent thing. We got so many topics and cities that they have been on the films, so they are quite innovative. So it was super difficult to select the winners.
Yes, and we have to remind our audience that in this main category, Urban Visions, there are several chapters that are contemporary urban challenges, portrait of cities, living the urban, performing the urban, art as an agent of change. And so this was good because actually we could allocate different awards in these different chapters, and then we assigned the winner, which is the overall winner among all these different chapters. Okay, do you want to add something before we start to present our selection?
No, it's okay. Just to congratulate all the filmmakers of this category. They are quite a lot, and they did like a super nice job. So thank you very much for those that they give us the opportunity to see, to watch your job.
Okay, thanks very much, Nadia. Okay, so it's time to announce the awards. Okay, we start with the first honorable mention. As we said, I would like to have Nadia back with me. Here, Nadia. Yes, maybe you can announce the honorable mentions here, because you were also part of jury panel and you also wrote some of the motivations from the jury.
Yes, thanks, Luisa. So the first honorable mention is to The Night Walk. So this is an excellent and original mixture of urban analysis. So the aesthetic is also like super modern. The narrative is just perfect. So because they are taking into account different perspectives about the daily life. and also because this is a current topic that we are experiencing now with the pandemic. And there are another topic that they are taking into account that we really like a lot, which is the immigration. So this is a foreign person and how this person is struggling with all the things that an immigrant can get. So the innovation it's the main characteristic, and it has a great potential that invites us to expand our urban thinking, which is the most amazing thing of the night to work. So congratulations to them.
Yes, congratulations. But in this category, we decided to give another mention. So this is ex aequo, together with yes, this one, which is Feeling Through by Doug Rowland, United States. This was very much appreciated by the jury because it is about society issues in this unexpected encounter between a young man and a deaf-blind man. And it is also covering so many issues in our contemporary society, which is about loneliness, and optimism at the same time. It is about being in need and looking for solidarity. It is about society challenges and so beautiful and really poetic in the way it is, the relationship between these two men that just meet for probably 15 minutes while standing at the bus stop is really enriching, the human feelings and the ability to really connect each other as human beings. And then we have another category, chapter, which is portraits of cities. You want to say something, Nadia? And then we will invite the director.
Yeah, so this is the next honorable mention is to La Materia Non Conta. This is excellent. The jury, we really love this one. La Materia Non Conta reveals the rich and the intriguing heritage of the city of Fiume. I'm sorry for the bad pronunciation, in Croatia. So we really love it. This urban historical perspective that gives a perfect understanding of the social, cultural, and emotional urban future, which is like an excellent film for all of us. So congratulations to the team of La Materia Non Conta.
Yes, we have the director with us, Pierre. Congratulations.
Thank you. Hello to all of the people. Thank you very much for this mention. I'm really glad of this prize.
Yeah. Do you want to say something regarding your film?
I can say that it's a film that it took me a long time to do the editing because we were searching the exact form to tell these stories of the city. So once again, I'm glad that this editing work has been rewarded, and I'm also glad that the film is shown in Italy because there is the background of the context is more known by Italian people, and it's I think it can be interesting to see this story today because it's also a political context that could be interesting to have in mind.
Okay, thank you, and congratulations again.
Thanks again.
So now we have another chapter, which is Living the Urban. You want to say something here, Nadia, because we discussed about this film, actually.
Yes, we discussed a lot about this film because it was super quite innovative. So it was fun, also funny, the topic, how they approach it. So this is innovative team and developed from a truly avant-garde urban perspective. This narrative's model, of course, and the topic is excellent because it's part of the issues that we have in the daily life in a city. So fun and pertinent for the analysis of the dynamics and issues of the current cities in the 21st century. So we really love this film. So congratulations to the team of Slow.
Yes, congratulations. Now we move to performing the urban, and the honorable mention goes to Copacabana. From Marcos Bonison. Maybe you can pronounce this better than me, Nadia.
I would say the same, Copacabana.
Names of directors from Brazil, Marcos Bonison and Khalil Sharif, I guess. And this is a very interesting film related to the neighborhood of Copacabana in Rio de Janeiro. And it is nice because it's a mix of contemporary and archival images. And also there is this narrative from the voice of the poet, Fausto Fawcett, with the musics from Arnaldo Brandao. So it has, and the sound and the voice are really creating the atmosphere and the excitement of Copacabana, actually. So it's really engaging. It's really very much related to the urban atmosphere of the neighborhood. Yes, congratulations. Also here, we have the other chapter, Art as an Agent of Change, and we also have an ex aequo here. So we have Walls of Life by Zoran Giorgiovic from Brazil. This film is about Marcos Santos, an artist with cerebral palsy that is using art as a medium to change people's view of San Jose dos Campos, a neighborhood seen as rough or bad. And so, I mean, this man is really bringing his art into the work that he's doing as an artist. And so we see his effort as really part of an overall struggle against urban discrimination, while also addressing disability as a contemporary issue in terms of inclusion and acceptance in our society. And we have also, together with Walls of Life, we have Alberi Cittadini, City Trees, from Lorenzo Follari, Italy. Nadia, I think you appreciated this one.
Yes, I really like this one. This is an excellent film, the Alberi Cittadini. So I think it's like, for me, in a personal perspective, so it touches like the sensibility of all us. So I think the interacting with the environment that they are showing, the interaction between the environment and within the society is one of the things that we can highlight in this. And so definitely this is excellent film. So congratulations to all the team.
Yes, congratulations. So now I think we have the winner of the overall category. So the winner of the second edition of the Film Festival Urban Visions, Beyond the Ideal City, is Next Sunday by Marta Bogdanska from Poland. Marta is here with us.
Hi. Thank you so much. I'm so touched. I wasn't expecting this.
Yes, we really appreciated your film. I think that we were all, the jury members and myself as well were all touched by your film. Nadia, you want to say something?
Yes, definitely, Marta. Congratulations! This is amazing film. We love it. This was like yes, all we agree with that. So this is excellent. So in between the architecture, the urban perspective that you are having here, which is like the most important for us in this festival, but also how you approach us like technically in the film making. So yes, congratulations once again, Marta.
Thank you.
Yes, congratulations, Marta. I know that you really wanted to make this film regarding Tripoli, the unfinished fair by Oscar Niemeyer, about urban life of this young group of kids playing with their bicycles.
Oh.
Sorry, I just have to show you the dog because he's so excited.
He's excited, like
yes. He's jealous here.
Yeah, tell us more about this film.
I mean, Fred, okay, Fred, shut. So, I mean, for me, it's super important that this film was possible in the end because I had no funding, to be honest. It all started when I started living in Lebanon a long time ago. And I used to go to this place kind of to visit it and hang around. It's a complex in Tripoli, in the northern town of Lebanon. And it's a huge space that was designed by Oscar Niemeyer in the 1960s. It was supposed to become the international fair, which was to happen in Lebanon in 1975, and it was like 98% complete. And then the civil war started. So the fair never happened, and the place became like the witness to so much violence, and there was lots of militias and Syrian army stationed for the next 15, 20 years. And after the war, it actually was never really taken seriously. I mean, there were certain attempts in the last 20 years to do something with the space, but nothing really happened. So it's kind of deteriorating slowly, which is really, really sad. It also was surrounded by fence. So because it was not initially Oscar Niemeyer's idea, he wanted it to be kind of open for the city. It also is very different when you see the fabric of the city. There are some shots in the film when I kind of try to show the contrast between the density of the housing in Tripoli and then this huge vast space with just this, concrete structures, lots of greenery. So unfortunately it got closed and people are sometimes let in, sometimes not let in. It's very arbitrary. So I used to go there and, it just developed very organically for me, this film. It's actually my first documentary. Before that, I only made some experimental films. So it was also a long process, and I had, as I said, no funding. So all the people who worked with me, they really worked just from passion and wanting to work on this project. So I'm super helpful. And I made really long relationships with these people. I still work with the colorist. I still work with a sound designer. So it kind of like was the beginning for me also of something more important in the movie business, let's say. And one day I just met the boys. I just met this group of teenagers who went there every Sunday to be free, be themselves. They went like through the fence, kind of illegally, and we managed to film with them. And then they were stopped from going. So unfortunately, we didn't have so much material. And then the idea slowly developed to kind of then meet them again and have this retrospective narrative where I filmed the interviews with them, and this kind of gave the overall narrative for the images. But I was super interested in this kind of contrast between this beautiful but somehow unfortunately deteriorating and in a way dead architecture, because not much is happening there, and the energy and this life that the boys bring and this subversive way that they're using it. And funny, because I was just showing this film a few weeks ago at the Lund Architecture Film Festival, and they put it in the category of architecture and choreography. And I thought, I always had this in mind because I always felt like the boys are actually somehow performing a dance inside those structures. And I think this I mean, I love it, of course, when it becomes a more public space. On one hand, it will not be possible what they're doing anymore. So I caught like this moment in time, which was somehow in between. So we still don't know what's going to happen with this place. That's very sad. But I really hope that maybe something will move. And I mean, there's lots of money needed to preserve this place. That's the big problem. And as you probably know, Lebanon has a very difficult situation now with the economic crisis and everything that's happening there. So I guess this is not a priority to save this modernist gem.
Yes. Lebanon is facing many different crises at the moment, and I visited actually the Rashid Karami International Exhibition Center in Tripoli several years ago, and I can witness, I could witness, what you are describing, the beauty of the place. And the enchantment also of different architectures and engagement with the green and nature, and the atmosphere also is a really, like suspended urban reality waiting to become part of the city.
Yes.
Yes, this is nice point that you are saying, Luisa, because you are saying that you have been there and experiencing, but also I haven't been there, but with this film, it's like I think now I had been experiencing the place through the film, which is like such an amazing point that you, Marta, bring us to people that we haven't been in Lebanon, or this kind of spaces, like modern spaces of the 60s, like through this film, yes, to feel it in terms of the sounds, the public spaces, and all the experiences that the characters are having during the film. So it's really nice.
Thank you.
Thank you, Marta, and congratulations again.
Thank you so much. I'm super happy.
Yes, you enjoy with your dog.
He needs a walk now. He's been waiting.
Nice way to celebrate in a public space.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Okay, thank you, Nadia, for your time and your work serving as juror of this main category, Urban Visions. Hope we can continue our cooperation throughout activities that we will be developing in the coming year.
Yes, for sure. Thank you very much, Elisa, and see you.
Thank you.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Okay, so now we move to the second category, which is A-Place, migrants, refugees, and displaced communities. And we have one of the jurors of this category, Taher Abdelghani from Egypt.
Hi, Luisa. Hi, nice to meet you. Nice to be here.
And thank you for serving as a juror. You have quite an experience in filmmaking since actually last year you were one of the submitted proposals for the first edition of the film festival, and now you are part of the jury. So congratulations also for this.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah, it was quite a nice experience last year. I mean, my movie was shortlisted. Unfortunately, didn't win, but it was quite a very interesting and exciting event last year, because not so much we get to see events that cover a lot of urban issues, and especially in this category about migration and refugees and all of that. So first, I want to introduce myself. My name is Taher. I'm Egyptian from Cairo. I'm an urban researcher, an architect, and filmmaker, and also an assistant lecturer at the university. Thank you, Luisa, for assigning me for this category as a juror. This category, I found it was quite very critical, because when dealing with migrants and refugees, and you want to present them on screen, you are not just presenting characters or spaces per se. You're also presenting layers of history, of culture, of politics, and so you are dealing with a very complicated event or complicated issue, and to present them on screen in just a very short, effective narrative is quite very challenging. And I'm sure the filmmakers they tackled this issue quite successfully. From the movies they submitted, they are actually they had very quite nice, very creative ideas. And I would like to congratulate all of the filmmakers who have submitted their proposals, and especially like the shortlisted ones. And I keep saying, even for the ones who didn't make it to the finalist, keep doing your movies, keep presenting them. You are actually, like, all of them are presenting a sort of vivid message to the world, to all sorts of people, to architects, to urban planners, to researchers, to artists, to politicians. Like, you are presenting an alternative way of looking at the world.
Yes, you're right, Taher. Thank you for your time and for serving as juror. So I think we can now announce the awards for this category. So I'm moving to, yes, the honorable mention, which is The Flying Donkey from Marco Piantoni, Italy. Yeah, you want to say something regarding this film?
Yeah, for me, this movie is quite interesting in its way of portraying a past, a present, and also future. Like, it combined these three timelines in a very a creative way. Well, we used the documentary tool, but to look at one specific character who is the leader, the Mauritanian leader, the activist leader, and to show these three episodes in just one setting was quite interesting, and it was very well done, actually. Yeah, I really liked this film, and congratulations to the filmmaker. He did a really good job.
Yes, I also appreciated very much this film, and I think there is a lot of also emotions related to the work of activists and these, desire to find some freedom and reclaiming rights, civil rights, and putting hope in the path leading to next activities. As you said, this process that is starting from the past, dealing with the struggles and complexities in the present, but still always having an insight to the future. So, and it's really touching also because of the words of the activists and people coming together, trying to support the activist leader. And so I really appreciated it.
Exactly.
Okay, so we can announce the winner of this category. So the winner of the A-Place Migrants, Refugees and Displaced Communities category for the Film Festival Urban Visions Beyond the Ideal City, second edition 2021 is Bataclan by Emanuele Aldrovandi, Italy. Yes, I think, Taher, you were very clear that this was supposed to be the winner of this category. I think you really...
yes. Yeah, I appreciate it. I mean, I found it to be very quite surreal in its way of telling the story. And yeah, because, the time when the idea of the movie, that was the girl who was going to report the attack on the stadium in France. I was actually, at that time, I was in Germany, and I just started my time there just for my master's. And it happened like I wasn't in Germany at the time, but friends of mine were there, and they were trapped in the hotels at that time. And just a few months later, there happened there was the open migration policy that was implemented by Germany. So there was this sort of conflict, or sort of like geographical political conflict that was going on at the time, starting from what happened in Germany, and then with this attack in France. So the reaction of the policewoman in this film was actually very unexpected, and I'm wondering actually how did the filmmaker come up with this idea, and actually the challenges that he faced in making this movie, because I imagine that having this idea and coming out from a policewoman is actually very, very critical. You know, it's from an authority point of view. I mean, so yeah, it was quite very intriguing to watch. I mean, I think I watched it maybe 3 times more after I finished it. It was really very well done. So congratulations to the filmmaker.
Yes, also, yes, my congratulations to the filmmaker, because in this category on migrants, refugees and displaced communities, we want to actually describe the condition of migrants, refugees and displaced communities without, without having any political, judgment in this. We try to stay very far away from political judgment, but we would like to just describe the real conditions, overcoming stereotypes, and trying to give information to the audience so that they could really understand how difficult it is to be a migrant or a refugee or part of a displaced community. So I think, as you said, that this film is also challenging the Western approach to migration, and also in this provocative and surreal way, but it makes you reflect on how many stereotypes actually we live unconsciously sometimes in judging migrants and political decisions and all these sometimes reactions from migrants or huge efforts of those that are trying to support, help, and make their life a little bit better. I'm sorry, I think we lost Taher, that was connected by using his phone, but it's fine since we actually already discussed about the awards for these categories. So again, congratulations to filmmakers. We will try to reach Taher. Yes, you're back.
Yeah, sorry.
Yes. Okay, so thank you, Taher. You would like to add something, or?
Not really, no. I think, like I said, congratulations to all the submitters. They've done a really good job, very creative. And yeah, I hope the upcoming year will be also will have the better quality and more creative movies as well.
Yes, we hope so. Okay, thanks for your time, Taher, and for serving as juror. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Luisa, for having me. Thank you.
Thank you. And so now we move to the third category, which is A-Place, Resilient Communities. We have two members of the jury, Gloria and Via.
Hello, hi Luisa, hello everyone.
Hello.
Hi everybody.
Thank you for joining this session. Would you like to say something regarding your work as a juror, regarding films that were submitted in this category? This morning we also had with you very productive discussion with other jurors, and there was also there were also some difficulties in identifying the winner because of the very good quality of films in this category.
Yes, Luisa, you made us job very difficult because it was really hard to choose a short list of winners. Really, they deserve, all those directors deserve a prize because they focus on very interesting stories from all over the world and stories that foster the sense of belonging and the sense of community, fighting against contemporary causes. And so it was really, really hard to choose. A great selection. Congratulations.
Yes, absolutely. I think for our jury it was specifically hard in the sense that everybody had their own criteria, be it visual or the cinematographic qualities or the narrative, the storytelling, or the stories themselves, the initiatives that were told. Everybody had their own ideas, so it was a lively discussion about the winners.
Yes, yes. So let's go then to the honorable mentions for this category. We also have an ex aequo here because, as we said, it was very difficult to take decision on just one honorable mention. So the jury decided to assign two honorable mentions. So, Gloria, would you like to announce?
Yes, the winner of the honorable mention is River Town from Dandong, MA, Hong Kong. The beauty and sensitivity of the visual communication of the film is especially valued, with hardly any dialogue, but with an attentive look at the landscape and the urban and social environment, it is possible to move and transmit the harsh reality portrayed. Congratulations, it was really an excellent work, full of poetry and with a great sense of narrative that keeps a suspense until the end, and a great message, keeping fighting.
Via, you want to say something?
Yes, so I absolutely agree with what Gloria says. The word portrait actually is what comes to my mind because it was a sort of an image of a happening, an image of a moment, and I really loved the part, the beginning, where for several minutes we only witness what's happening without really understanding. So the public is really kept guessing of what is the cause of this whole city moving out. And then later on we get the reasons for it. So I really enjoyed it. It's very captivating, right on from the beginning.
Okay, thanks. So we move now to the second honorable mention. Via, you would like to announce this one?
Yes, absolutely. So the second honorable mention is the largest group portrait in the world. By Marco Serraglia.
Ceraglia, yes. Okay.
I'm sorry, my Italian is not great. I really, really enjoyed this film. To me, it was a great way to show how art and photography can actually be used to raise awareness about urban issues. And this is something that struck me and the other jurors right away, that this movie was about solutions. So we're raising awareness about the problem of shrinking cities, which is an important topic that's been discussed for a long time already. And the particularity of this film is that so we talk about photography, which is something that we usually just have the end result of the picture, and yet here we have this whole process of where taking the picture, the actual click is at the very end, and we have the full movie building up to it and having this intensely human experience of forging this community, everybody coming together and everybody working together. It was really heartwarming.
Yes, this is very nice film actually, and I also appreciated because I think in this film you really understand what resilience means because of all these human support that is passing from one to another and trying to make something alive while this small village is shrinking and is facing so many difficulties to survive. So it is really like a human effort to towards resilience. Then I think we can now announce the winner. So the winner of the A-Place Resilient Communities category from the Film Festival Urban Visions Beyond the Ideal City, second edition, 2021 is What Makes Us Weaker Makes Us Closer from Nicola Zambelli. I think we have Nicola with us. Nicola?
Hi.
Hi.
It's very tricky because I'm on a train, I'm on a journey, so I don't. I think the connection is really bad. I'm a bit surprised because I didn't have the time to reach you before, so I'm super happy. I think it's a great news because this activity that is portrayed in the film that you saw is still going on. So after 1 year, sorry for there's a bit noise on the train, but this solidarity activity is going on, is still going on, and it became even bigger. And I think it's a good news for them. When I will tell them about this prize, I think it will be super happy, because after 1 year, this whole story became even bigger than it was when I filmed it. So thank you very much. I'm very happy.
Yes, congratulations, Nicola. I have to mention that this specific category is related to the Italian Pavilion at the Venice Architecture Biennale. The Italian Pavilion this year is on resilient communities. So since City Space Architecture is cooperating with the Italian Pavilion this year, we decided to link our curatorial work at the Italian Pavilion with the film competition in Urban Visions Film Festival. So I think this film is really, very much attached to the current reality of communities struggling after the pandemic and faces so many difficulties to come together, stay together, help each other, and find new ways to reinvent also the process of feeling together, feeling better, and help each other, and also work on some solidarity issues that are always very important in a resilient community. I don't know if Gloria and Via would like to say something regarding this film.
Well, really, congratulations for the originality also of the filmmaking. It's a great movie and also an important message. So thank you for highlighting it.
Yes, for me the same. Congratulations most of all. And then also what I found interesting about this film is that it really promotes critical reflection, and it's also it asks further questions. It makes us want to engage in the subject and just ask, like, for example, where is the government in all this? Why is it the citizens taking these roles, taking on these missions? And of course, it's great that they are, but you see that it creates a dialogue that is that goes even further. So definitely, congratulations on that.
Yes, congratulations. So I hope we will have the chance to also screen this film at the Italian Pavilion and the Venice Biennale. We are having a finissage on November 19th, this coming Friday, because the Biennale is closing on the 21st of November. So I hope there will be a chance to present your work and also, introduce this very important topic that you discussed in your film in the resilient communities discussion, both at the research and action-oriented level. Thank you, Nicola. We see you have difficulties in your connection. Thank you. Okay, so it's done this year as well. I'm inviting now again Nadia, if you are still there, join. I don't know if Nadia is still there, but I would like to close these. Here she is, Nadia.
Yes, I'm here.
Yes, thank you all the jurors, thank you all filmmakers. I see Nicola is back, and I would like to engage also Pierre that I see in the backstage. So it's nice to have all of you with us today for this award ceremony. I have to remember the audience that all our films, so also the winners that we awarded this afternoon, are available in pre-streaming until midnight today, midnight Italy time. So you can watch these films that have been awarded this afternoon, but you can also watch all the films that are included in this second edition. We have 68 films. You can also watch the two films out of competition. One of those is London Afloat by Gloria Aura Bortolini, that is a member of our jury, and the other one is Stalking Chernobyl, Exploration After the Apocalypse, and we will have a live screening of this film out of competition, Stalking Chernobyl, tonight at 9:30 p.m. at our creative headquarters, Museo Spazio Pubblico, Public Space Museum here in Bologna. So I would like to say goodbye and see you soon for the next edition of Urban Visions. Stay tuned on Film Freeway because we will publish soon the call for the next competitions. And we will also, as I said, organize events, screenings, and we'll try to develop a more intense cooperation with all filmmakers, jurors, and producers, actors, screenplayers, and so on. So enjoy and see you soon. Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.